Hello YouTubers and dear subscribers. I guess this is one of the times when I actually satisfied with this project of my camper van and there is nothing else to do and I'm getting bored now. So as far as I'm not living in this van and I don't travel anywhere far, just using it for camping, I think it's time for somebody else to get so lucky and be the proud owner of this wonderful, mostly self-contained camper van. And I'm not saying RV really because this thing doesn't have shower. I only include in the sale a portable toilet, which is a Tedford Curve, which is pretty expensive one with electric flush, and it was not used. We took it to a campground last year, but because I got the site next to convenience station, there's showers, bathrooms, everything possible, so we didn't have to use the toilet at all, so it's included. And really nothing else to do anymore here. Everything is done. I just recently changed oil. Like I always stay on the top of those things. I use only good quality Castrol oil, and I use Lucas oil additive for engines of this type with mileage, which is not very much. Actually, from the time I purchased the van, I put just nearly 3,000 miles, not even 3,000 miles. So right now it has 91,883, and the thing has lots of extras besides just the camper itself. It has wonderful stereo head unit. I replaced the speakers. It has a rear view camera. It has electronic brake control for the trailer, and of course all this camper van stuff. Most likely I'm not going to include my personal belongings, like who wants somebody else's pillows or sleeping bags, so this thing's not going to be included. If I get what I want for it, it's going to be as it is now, including this wonderful inverter microwave, all the lights, the kitchen, of course, the only thing, and of course the generator on board, refrigerator. The only thing I'm not including is the TV and internet box. Everything else will be in. And I just recently installed this temperature meter for the refrigerator. So let's pump it up and see what it will do. Okay, as I previously mentioned in one of my videos, this switch right here where it says fridge, in on position it runs on 12 volt on a battery inside, and in off position it hooked up to power outlet behind the refrigerator, so it runs on 110, either of the generator or shore power. The solar panel on the dashboard, 30-watt solar panel, powerful enough in the sunlight to charge onboard battery. Okay, so let's just see, record the temperature. So right now it's 72.5. I'm gonna just open briefly to show you. I drilled a hole through this side because there is no electronics, no wires, nothing. It's just insulation. And I run the sensors through the wall, and I install it here on the side using epoxy, which is very powerful epoxy. It won't move at all. It will stay where I put it. And it's already getting cold. And if anybody knows, this tray can be removed and it will improve efficiency of this cooling device. It's a 12 volt compressor fridge, so it runs on 12 volt. It's not absorption or I forgot what's the other one called, heat exchange or something like this. Those are not as powerful, and it takes forever for it to cool down. I have a Dometic wine cooler which runs on that technology, which I used in my minivan instead of refrigerator. It worked very well for me because it was hooked up to 12 volt just directly into power outlet, and it served its needs for keeping water, milk, or juice cold. It's not as big as this one, and this one actually is not the biggest, but the best part of this refrigerator that it's a compressor fridge, and of course it was refurbished, I would say rebuilt. All right, everything else here, the light, all these things were reviewed previously in some of my videos of Savos builds in it. I'm gonna leave all this hookup for 12 volt TV, which is hanging right here. The okay, where is this? This is 12 volt, and I think I removed the HDMI cable. This hookup for this was hooked up for my internet TV. All the shelves, I still have items from Halloween party. Air conditioner has heat pipe in it. It's pretty good when you camping with a 30 amp hookup, but otherwise I would recommend to use small electric heater. I used the one with digital controls and the timer, which I'm not gonna sell with the van because it's I just love that unit and I keep it in my other camper. This is pretty much it. Nothing more to show actually. Everything was already reviewed. Cabinets, generator start and stop. This is not included. I keep this one. Fan works with no issues. Turn it on, position 1. Once you flip that switch and window a little bit open, you can feel the breeze going. Fresh air coming through. Smoke alarm. I took this one, the carbon monoxide alarm, off for the winter season. Once you close the lid, it shuts off automatically. You can keep it on or off, doesn't matter, it will still shut off. All the lights, of course, I have this little light which just attached with magnets to the microwave. I put it for the convenience to do some little things here and there, and with the curtains closed nobody even knows I'm here. Faucet was replaced because the very first one I put on here was leaking. One of the gaskets just got ripped off. I don't know why. Didn't have any water. Probably it was factory assembly defect, and it, just using higher water pressure did the job. This is nice faucet also. I couldn't find exactly the same one which I had before. I would love to have the same one, but I couldn't find this, and I didn't want to take this one apart and trying to fit the parts. They may fit, may not. I just didn't want to take chances. Alright, so this is pretty much it. If anybody interested, I will take the highest offer. Vent functions well. That's what I had to do. 5.4 8-cylinder engine, runs strong, transmission shifts with no issues. It's a Ford E350 Super Duty. I guess it says it all. I personally never abuse it, with the mileage especially what I have on it. All the power supply under this bench, under the seat. I strongly recommend to add one more battery if you're trying to do boondocking or any other type of dry camping. It would be much better. You may have more capacity to run your equipment, including the refrigerator. Refrigerator doesn't take much power, and you'll be okay, I guess, with 2 batteries. Let me see if okay, the temperature start dropping. Okay, it keep going. It's gonna keep going down as it runs a little bit more. Okay, so review my previous videos. You'll see what this camper van is about. Have a nice day, everybody, and I'll see you in my next videos. Hopefully new project will be soon.